Welcome. Welcome, my sweet soul sisters and brothers. I'm Mindy, and I'm coming to you on the eve of the most magnificent manifesting day of the century. Tomorrow is November 11th, 2020, and the reason that November 11th is always a big manifesting day, but magnificent in the last century because now 2020, it's the first time since 1919 that we've had a repeating year as well as repeating days on 11/11. And so there's just huge energy going on, and I wanted to share some secrets about manifesting because I'm sure you've tried it before, and I'm sure you've had success at it, and I'm sure you've also had some struggle with it, just like everybody on this planet. Okay, anybody who tries to manifest something and doesn't get what they want, like, that's everybody, right? So, what is the big secret? Because we tend to we tend to look out there for what we want in here. We tend to ask the universe, ask God, our angels, our guides, the divine, the mother, for what we want. Okay, cool, that's fine. But the secret sauce to manifesting exactly what you want is to not just ask for what you want, that's important, but to be grateful for it in advance. Right? To live as if you already have it. Because the alternative is to feel entitled, like I deserve this, so why hasn't it showed up yet? Or to feel worried that you haven't had it show up yet, to feel unsure, to be uncertain, to wonder if this is ever going to work, and to have doubts and fears creep in. And so, what we need to do is be able to really have a strong, brilliant light of love that says, I've got this. Whatever I'm asking for, I've claimed it and it is mine, and I'm so grateful for it already. And generally speaking, sometimes stuff gets in the way, like our own mind trash gets in the way of us feeling like we deserve it, feeling like we're worthy of it, feeling as if it's even possible for us to have what we're asking for. And there's oftentimes a little time lag between when you ask for something and when it shows up. And you can't allow that space of however much time it is, be it a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, days, weeks, years, to really determine who we decide to be, because we need to be the person who can receive what we're asking for. We need to be the person who already is grateful for what we're asking for. And the cool thing is that when somebody gives you something, you say thank you. You show gratitude, right? And so by saying thank you in advance, you're actually tricking your mind into believing that it's already happening, because the mind doesn't know past, present, and future. It just knows that this is happening now. And so when you have gratitude for the things that you're asking for in advance, you're becoming the person who can receive it. And that's the really big secret I want to share with you today. And because I'm, the crystal lady, I love to share a few crystal tips because we can manifest for anything. And there are 4 primary aims to life. The first aim is Artha, or it's our ability to have pleasure and happy relationships. And so if you want more loving relationships, rose quartz is your best friend. Feel into the loving nature really that you already are, and then allow that to be received. So enjoy your life, have pleasure. That's what this one is also about. Carnelian. Carnelian is fancy. I love carnelian. It's all things that are creative and expansive and fun and joyful. So this one really taps you into that pleasure aspect. The next is, oh, excuse me, that's Kama. Kama is pleasure and relationships. Artha is actually our ability to have abundance and have wealth and have good things in our lives. And so when we're trying to attract money in, we can use things like green adventuring, really cool. We can also use pyrite. Pyrite is fool's gold. And let's see if you can actually see it. It's super nice. I love this one. Can you focus on that for me, please? There we go. Pyrite. It is such a good, happy stone. It brings in the light and the love of, and energy of the sun. Okay, and this is actually one of my favorite forms of pyrite to use for manifesting. It's on a natural stone, and it's all these tiny crystals of, oh, please focus. There we go. Tiny crystals of pyrite, and it's just like an abundance of them. And they love, love, love to help you create more abundance and wealth in your life, okay? And the last one for material abundance, Artha, is citrine. So this is a natural point right here. And this one is a polished point. Eek, can you see it? My camera really does not like to do this. Whoa. So this one is pretty translucent. You can see right through it. Gorgeous, beautiful, soft yellow color. This guy is also soft yellow color, but it is a natural point. There's no polishing, there's no heat treatment at all to this one. And it is, oh, I love the natural forms of citrine. They just seem even more potent than the polished forms. The polished forms are so pretty, and I mean, you really can't go wrong with them, but it's up to you, okay? So citrine brings in abundance, money, wealth, new prosperity of all sorts, okay? Then we have our Dharma, which is living in alignment with our soul's purpose, our soul's divine mission, what we actually came to earth for this life. What are we supposed to be accomplishing? And one of the cool ones that you can use for that is amethyst. Okay, so this is just a nice big natural amethyst point that's got some polished tops here. Super cool. This is a littler guy. Sweet, a little, beautiful, clear, and just wonderful manifester here. And this one helps you overcome a lot of challenges. Okay, and one of the coolest forms of citrine, quartz, really. This is, amethyst is a type of quartz, is spirit quartz. And this one just has all these tiny, amazing crystals. Yeah, all over it. It's so cool. Look at that. And then it has this beautiful point right at the tip top. Okay. Amethyst is there for aligning with your soul's purpose, getting your human self and your soul self to merge. Okay. Lastly, we have moksha, which is freedom. And that freedom comes from within. It is not a freedom from outside of us. It is a freedom that comes from within. And truly, quartz, clear quartz, is one of the best things that you can use to help you find that freedom. Yeah, and this one happens to be a twin. So if you are trying to attract a soulmate, a twin can be a wonderful version of quartz to use to help you attract that soulmate, or to merge the human self with the divine self. That is also the power that most people don't talk about with twin quartz crystals. And then this one is a Lemurian quartz crystal. It has all these etchings on the outside, and it allows you to tap into the Akashic records, into the unified field of consciousness, and manifest really anything you desire. So quartz you can ask anything of, and it will help you really draw that energy in to who you are and how you're being. So remember, when we're manifesting, don't just relegate it to the world of money and finances. There's abundance everywhere around you. Look for it. Get clear on what you want, what your heart is asking for, and then imagine it's already true so that you can see what's going on in your life. You can see and feel into any sticky spots that might come up. And that's where this last crystal of smoky quartz can come in handy. It's not necessarily a manifester quartz. This one happens to be, because it has some rutilated quartz in it, some golden lines in it that are hard to see on camera. But the quartz can help you overcome your negative conditioning, because that's usually what gets in the way of who we want to be. It's all those old patterns that you feel like are just you, and they're not you. You've just conditioned them. They feel familiar. okay? That's what usually gets in the way of our manifesting is our own negative conditioning. So use a smoky quartz if you're finding anything that's getting in the way to help you pull that out and clear it on this magical day of 11/11/2020 tomorrow. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you're interested in any of these beautiful crystals for your own manifestation process for the rest of this year as we move into 2021, just shoot me a direct message and I can let you know prices and see if there's anything that I can help you to accomplish. I love sharing crystals with people, okay? So much love to you. I hope you have an amazing, amazing manifestation day tomorrow. And again, if you need anything, feel free to reach out directly. Mwah.